Hello YouTube, Damo_23 here, and welcome back to another episode here in the YouTube channel. In today's video, we have got a game at Wembley, the first time we've been to Wembley, and we have got Ipswich in a game in the FA Cup semi-final that we probably on paper should win. Since we last met, not much has happened. We do have to talk about one player that is unfortunately missing out due to a training injury, but as it stands, we're currently top of the league. Give it a like, do subscribe to the YouTube channel. It's going to be an amazing title racing. And will we be playing Arsenal in the final of the FA Cup? We might be, but we won't. That is correct. Arsenal got beat by Leicester by Ange Postecoglou's side 3-1. They got absolutely FM'd. So you would imagine if we win this one, we're going to be odds-on favourites to win the FA Cup. The winner of this tie is going to be in a massive chance to win it. We did play Leicester recently. We won 2-0, so that is a game that we should hopefully be able to, capitalise on. But Ange Postecoglou's got them to a FA Cup final. In terms of for us, we do have one player out injured, which is unfortunate. Ariga did pick up an injury before this game. A big miss for a world-class player, but it is all okay. He is still upset with us and still wants to leave to go to Inter, but we will eventually turn him around because I would imagine that we're going to either A, win the league or B, finish in the top four and be in the Champions League next year. With that being said, the team today is going to be a little bit different, but nothing too crazy. We obviously have some big games in the league. We've got Southampton, we've got Leeds, we've got Brighton, West Ham is another big game for us, Aston Villa, Bournemouth, and then that's the season over. We're obviously going to be, next episode, doing the run-in to see if we win the league or not. In terms of our team, though, today, Arthur's obviously going to play in goal. There's no way Arthur's not playing in any of these games at Wembley. He's been, he's played, over 300 and something games for us. In the league alone, he's played 241 league games, and then in all competitions, it's like over 310, 320. Robertson obviously going to start. Lorenzi going to start near Doggy. But a big call from me is I'm going to play Davies at centre-back. You might be thinking why this is. I just think against Ipswich we can get away with playing Davies here. Even though he's not the biggest boy to play at centre-back, I just think he's going to sweep up pretty well. Pretty well-rounded. Very good ball-playing defender. We're going to move into a ball-playing defender on cover. And we're just going to try and see how he goes at centre-back. I know there's a big call, but I do think we're going to have enough going forward to blow away Ipswich if needs be. So we're going to give George Davies a start. My other option was to play Koulibaly back here, who is fantastic at centre-back as well, and can do a very good job and is more capable in the air. We obviously could play Giancarlo Oliveira as well. My first choice option would have been, obviously, Cunnington, but he is out suspended in this one here, which is unfortunate, and it is what it is. Outside of that, Koulibaly, Mariba, Doat, McAtee, Irakunda, and Herman are all going to play. And that is very much a star-studded lineup for us. We're going to look at Ipswich and their run here in the FA Cup. They currently sit 10th in the Championship, but have been on an amazing run. Have they played anyone of note here in the FA Cup? They beat Spurs in the third round, so bye-bye Spurs. Beat Mansfield, Exeter, and then beat Brentford, who have actually been pretty good in the league. So pretty good time of it for them there. Us on the other side, obviously, we've had a pretty good time in the FA Cup. We obviously don't show you all these games. But they all played live on stream if you ever want to check that out. We beat Walsall, we beat Brighton, we beat West Ham, and obviously that big win against Liverpool, which we highlighted last episode, was fantastic. We fully rotated against West Ham and won 5-2, and definitely the pick of the bunch out of those games. Let's get straight into it, though. Hopefully it's a big win. Wembley for the first time. Let's hope the boys don't succumb to some nerves. Let's hope Davies plays fantastic out at centre-back, because this is a big call from me. He's just developing so well. Any time to give him minutes is good, and let's see what we can do. Davies is going to go in a ball-playing defender on cover, that is for sure. And we're going to move Arthur in the goalkeeper on defend in his preferred role. Let's have a look at this Ipswich side. They got Ellery Balcombe, who looks like a decent keeper. Adeyemo, who is a 22 Nigerian international, looks pretty decent at right back. Giorgio looks pretty well-rounded. Luke Woodfin is okay with a little bit of pace. And Hayden got a little bit of pace as well. They're all but not great. Paolo Rosario's got some quality. He's not too bad in the middle of the park. Connor Bartley is a 22-year-old on loan from Leicester that looks decent. Will Alves, former Leicester player, is joining them permanently. Another loan from them looks pretty good. Serge Abreu is probably their best player on loan from Benfica. Looks pretty class. Tyler Dibbing at left wing is well-rounded. And Kristove Horvath, who I reckon I've used in a Hungarian save we did on stream. It's not the worst up front as well. Will Lancashire usually develops into a decent option. He's a very good backup player. Why he's not starting, I do not know. And then, the rest I do not know. Look, on paper, we have got more quality than them. Big game, big moment. never been to Wembley, and we really should make the final and be favourites for the final since Leicester have beaten Arsenal. Are we going to get some silverware? Are we going to beat Ipswich at Wembley? Let's go and find our score prediction in the chat. Our first game of Wembley is now underway. Give it a like, subscribe to the YouTube channel. Yes, I'm playing on Christmas Day with COVID. Hopefully, we'll be okay. All right, 77% possession first 10 minutes, and it's dropped off to 60, but we are looking okay. Ipswich having some moments, though, down the other way. And the match momentum is kind of 50-50, which is not exactly what I want. I want some domination here from the boys. 25 minutes played. It's going to be a long throw from Destiny, your doggy. We're going to flip the camera around. Flick on from Koulibaly, and in the end, Mariba will not get there before Balcone. We have scored a few long throws this year, mainly because Robertson and your doggy are pretty good at throwing them long. Anyway, will we press? Will we squeeze out Ipswich? That's a poor ball. Ben Doak heads, but straight back to the keeper. It was a poor ball, but we didn't get on it. They've got to play out again. Witherden, Bartley, Balcone. Look, credit where credit's due. Ipswich are playing football at Wembley, and that's fair enough. And they've actually beaten the press here with Adiemo. Good ball in there to Abru. Fair play, Ipswich. Has to be said, they're knocking it around pretty well. Our shape's now back, and in the end, Herman wins. Need runners. Nestry's ahead of him. Herman goes himself. Cuts it inside. Ben Doak, Nestry, McAtee, he looked offside. Not going to celebrate that one. I think that's off. Great football, great one-touch football. Do we celebrate? If we celebrate, it's a goal. They do celebrate, it's a goal. It's been given. Look at this for some footy, though, boys. Herman with the ball. Goes on a run. Inside. Ben Doak, first time to Nestry. Lays it off to McAtee. First time past Balcone. That is some sumptuous football. That is beautiful. Nestry with the assist. McAtee with the goal. It is 1-0. Your doggy long throw. Koulibaly doesn't win. Will Alves can go on the break, but Ben Doak wins it back. Very good tracking. Mariba now drives with it. Good run. Opens up for him. He hits. What a finish. Mariba goes bang. A special goal at Wembley. A low-driven drive through the keeper and in. That is class. World class from a world-class midfielder. And that is 2-0. And it's going to be tough for Ipswich now. Mariba picked it up. 4 guys around him. Left them all for dead. It opened up and he drove one with power. Maybe the keeper should do better. But that is 2-0. 2 goals in 4 minutes has blown this game open. We look destined for an FA Cup final as things stand. 40 minutes played. Has to be said, Ipswich haven't played bad. Koulibaly and McAtee will play a short one. Herman now can beat a man. He goes for goal and it wasn't far away from Mr. Josh Herman. So far, we look good, boys. We're 2-0 up. We look good. Pretty dominating display so far. One last long throw. Your doggy. Look for Lorenzi's head, not Koulibaly. Koulibaly's good in the air, but doubt he wins everyone. Does win that one. Falls to McAtee. He can hit him. McAtee. Good save from Balcone to probably keep Ipswich in it. If that's 3-0 at half-time, you'd probably worry that Ipswich are going to get pumped here. It's a good save from the keeper. Ben Doak. Whippage. Your doggy doesn't win. Nestry will sweep. Does he want to have a dig? Instead, he gives it back to Ben Doak. Finds Mariba. It was offside. Nestry should have hit. That's all she's got to write, though, I think, in this first half. We're 2-0 up. We're 45 minutes away from the set final of the FA Cup. We continue on. Haven't seen too much of the back 4, which is a very good thing for us. And time does tick. Lorenzi now. Goes short to Mariba, who's having a fantastic game. Back to Lorenzi. Finds Mariba. Koulibaly. Great ball to Herman. Good touch. Beats one. What a finish. Joshy Herman. 3-0. Icing on the cake. Great couple of touches. He is world class, Mr. Josh. And that is a finish. I know we're tempted to maybe move him to an inside forward on the left and put, buy a big name striker. But when Josh does things like this up front, is there any need to? Great run. Great touch. Steadied himself. And that's a finish. And that is 3-0 and all she wrote. With that being said, we're going to get Andrew Pittman on. Now, Pittman's developing this well, and I think this is a great game to get Pittman in. I think McAtee's going to come off for a Marzabal. And I think we're going to get Ben Doak off for Brian Alcaron so we can get a taste of Wembley as well. Triple change. We continue. Obviously, have a big game, obviously, against Southampton coming up next in the league. Abru now with a chance. That's a finish. A lifeline for Ipswich. 3-1. A goal we concede from a throw-in. Great finish from their best player, Abru, who's on loan from Benfica. And that is a great finish, and we are 3-1. Still okay. Still looking all right. Time needs to tick away, though. 71 minutes played. Kem Crookford Robertson, because Robertson will play the next league game. Just trying to think. Neshri Rakunda's pretty dead, but I don't want to bring Neshri off because I'll play probably Pavlovic out there. Trying to think who's important here. What I might do is get Koulibaly off and get Davis into there. And Giancarlos and Lorenzi are going to switch it around. And we're going to go that way. And that gets Koulibaly off, who will start against Southampton as well. Look, another Ipswich goal becomes nervy. Becomes nervy with another Ipswich goal. A goal for us, though, and that is beautiful. Hamazabal off the bench and Nestri are going to work their short corner routine. We do go long more than short, but never see it too much. Anyway, Nestri, Hamazabal, what football, what? There they go. Between Nestri and Hamazabal and Brian Alacaron, that is some sumptuous little one-touch footy in that back corner. And in the end, a finish from Hamazabal, and that is very good from us. Bit lucky here, but one touch, and 1, 2 touch finish goal. That's all she wrote. We are through to the FA Cup final. And it's going to be a tie where we will be favourites against Leicester. Time ticks away. Mariba's a bit far out probably to score. Goes in towards Oliveira. Oh, Pittman. Flag goes up. Oh, poor Pittman. He thinks he scored at Wembley. It's not going to count. Andrew Pittman just keeps getting in the right area. I really, really enjoy him. Fortunately, it's not going to continue. Not going to count, sorry. And that is going to be 4-1. Onside there. He's onside by a mile there. Oh, wow. Poor from FM has denied Pittman a world-class moment. Not a world-class goal, but a world-class moment. That was pretty well done between Oliveira and him. And it was a good ball in from Ariba too. That is disgusting for Football Manager. Pittman takes his frustration out by sliding in very recklessly. Massively did not make any contact there. That's a good ball through to Dibbling. Dibbling now. Just wide. Arthur probably had it covered. Time it ticks. Pittman now going to throw. Looks for Nestri, doesn't find him. Ball goes long Oliveira. Pittman keeps it. Oliveira looks inside. Finds Mr. Davies. No, he doesn't. Left it short. Just a little bit poor towards the end of this, aren't we? Alison Santana. Good hit, but that's over the bar. Well, boys, we're there. We're home. We're hosed. It's got to be 4-1. It's a very dominating display against a championship Ipswich side. We are through to the final. We are going to be playing Leicester City, the Foxes, in the final. And, well, this is a big, big, big moment in the save because we have a big chance to win a major piece of silverware. There we go. That is not your next episode, but it is the episode afterwards. We are going to be at Wembley to go and see what we can do. I've just saved the game. Last thing we're going to do is check if Liverpool won or not, because Liverpool should have played their game by now. Apparently had a fixture rearrangement. Shouldn't be any fixture rearrangement. We've got some scouting that we need to get through. All right, the Liverpool win. Liverpool apparently have not played yet. How have you not played yet? You played at 6:30. Okay, so they're still playing. Send the assistant. It's going to make me do the scout report. Sorry, YouTube. I just want to see if Liverpool win or not. Yeah, you're decent. I've been scouting like all the young talent around. Important to keep everything up to date. All right. This guy looks very good for 7.5 mil. Has to be said. See what Liverpool, Man City, and Chelsea all want him. Continue on. Did Liverpool win? They won 3-2. Ouch. All right, Liverpool go back top. Next episode is going to be the run home. We've got Southampton and Leeds, which we should win. Then we've got Aston Villa, West Ham, and Brighton. We'll give you the last 3 games of the season, as it should come down to the final stage of the season. With that being said, give it a like, subscribe to the YouTube channel. See you guys next time. Thank you, and goodbye.